Good morning, YouTube. What is up? I just finished my cardio. Cardio part one, I should say. I have a second part that I'll do later on, but wanted to start off this vlog. And what I'm gonna do this vlog is a full day of eating on bikini competition prep. So I'll show you what I'm eating throughout the day. I want to caveat that the amount I'm eating and what I'm eating is to my personal macros. That will vary with you, and hopefully if you are in bikini prep too, you're working with a coach, if you're just kind of curious and just what it's like to prepare for a competition. I also would not try replicating exactly what I'm eating, so I'll show you the finished product, but I won't give you like the specific measurements of what I'm doing because I don't want anyone to think that they should be doing exactly what I'm doing, but thought it might be interesting to share that. So let's kick this off. I've done cardio, I'm gonna go walk my dog and then come back in and I'll start with my breakfast, which you've seen before. Okay, breakfast is underway. My oatmeal, so I have my protein powdered chocolate truffle that I add to it for some extra protein, cinnamon for flavor. That is my microwave going off. Coconut oil, a bit of blueberries, and I have some yogurt on the side, and then stevia drops, and then mix it all up and get to eating. Okay, now we have the finished product. Oatmeal, blueberries, yogurt, a little bit on top, and then a little bit left on the cup on the side. So, hey, YouTube, I'm back. Showing you my meal number 2, which is a little interesting concoction of what I put together. I worked out today. I did upper body, mainly my shoulders and my back. I got a good pump, but let me show you the ingredients and then I'll show you it all put together in the bowl when I'm finished. But let me turn it around. Okay, so jasmine rice, and then this is 96.4 refrigeration, like frosted on 96.4 lean ground beef, and then I season it with I love like taco meat seasoning, like whatever that concoction is. So I flavor my ground beef with that. And then sauerkraut is something I have every single day for a healthy gut. So just to get things moving in my digestive system, because your girl has problems with that. But I'm going to put all this together in a bowl and show you how it looks. Okay, back. This is the finished product. It's the rice, beef, and sauerkraut, and then I top it with, I am so basic, I love just some regular old Texas Pete hot sauce. So this is my meal number 2. I'm gonna eat this and then I gotta get back to work. Okay, I'm back, and this is not to show you a meal, but to show you my very simple coffee order from Starbucks. I felt like I needed some caffeine, so after I ate, I went out to Starbucks and I got a venti, not venti, this is grande. Let me see that, there you go. Grande iced coffee. I just asked for 2 packets of stevia. And what I do is I bring it home and I add my own creamer. And I use the 0 sugar cinnamon coffee mate one. I'll show you this, the nutrition label. If I can get it to focus. There, is that focusing? But 1 serving is 15 mLs. It's 1 carb, so I'm like, love it. 1 carb, 1 fat, 0 protein. And I track it, add it to my coffee, stir it up. I'll do that and then I'll show you like the color and how it changes. All right, creamer's been added. Stir and mix this. And you can see it's like a lighter brown. Getting me onto the bottom of the stevia packet stuff, but okay, we are back for meal number 3. And it's a little egg bowl I make with egg whites, the protein, and then I use 2 whole eggs, spinach, salt, pepper, and then this is the kicker. It's nutritional yeast, and believe it or not, it actually tastes kind of cheesy. I include this because you get a decent amount of fiber, which, if you know, you know, whenever your carbs are getting low, fiber gets low. So always looking for sources to make sure I'm adequate there. So cooking this up right now, and then I'll show you how it looks when it's all done. Okay, we are back, and these are eggs, egg whites, spinach scrambled up, topped again, of course, with the lovely, yummy Texas Pete. Gonna go eat this and then finish up the work. And we're back with the final meal of the day. It's quite simple. I do chicken breast, tenderloins, and green beans, and then I have a little bit of jasmine rice, and I loved it. End my day this way. It's nice, it's satisfying. I get my little meal here. I do, you guys can guess it, do top it off with some Texas Pete. And then back here, favorite way to end the day is saving something sweet. So I have this chocolate dough protein bar from Barbells. I love Barbells. This is my favorite flavor, and then second flavor is the caramel cashew. So what I'll do is I'll eat this first, watch a show, settle in, and then later on tonight I will have this chocolate protein bar. That's kind of my little dessert. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll come back and we'll talk about things like meal prepping tips. Hi YouTube, we're back and it's the next day. Wanted to wrap up this video with giving some helpful meal prep tips, things to make it easier for you, and then also giving a prep update. First, we'll talk about just 3 quick helpful tips for meal prepping or getting into it. First things first is you want to have your grocery list for the meals that you're planning to have throughout the week. I've been pretty much on a self-imposed meal plan this entire time, so I know exactly what items I need. And you can make your list by the meals you have throughout the day. So for me, breakfast, I know I need oatmeal, I need my blueberries, my yogurt, and making sure I have protein powder on supply. So that'll be a part of my shopping. And then I'll just go through each meal like that and list out the items that I need. And then when I'm running short on those items, just being that prepared person and restocking on them. So if I'm looking at my ground beef and rice meal, for example, not only am I looking at, do I have rice, do I have enough ground beef, but I'm also looking at the seasonings that I use for those, like my taco seasoning, and then I love my Texas Pete hot sauce, so I have some hot sauce to kind of zest things up a bit. Second thing to do is preparing items in bulk, so you have them throughout the week. I work a Monday through Friday job, so during the week it's harder for me to cook items, and it makes my life easier if I'm able just to go to the refrigerator and grab the things that I need. It saves me time in my evening. So what I like to do is on the weekends prepare in bulk for the items that need to be cooked. So that'll be things like the rice, things like my ground beef, things like my chicken, other things I can kind of quickly prepare on demand, like the green beans for my chicken and rice. I do the steam fresh frozen pack, so that's just 6 minutes in the microwave. So if I'm out of that, I can quickly pop that in the microwave and prepare that. But for those things that are more time consuming, like the chicken breast in the air fryer or the having to saute the ground beef. I like to do that in bulk. So I'll cook about 2 pounds of ground beef, about 2-3 pounds of the chicken breast tenderloin at a time. And usually that gets me through to the middle of the week, like Wednesday, Thursday. And then after I bulk prepare those items, I store them in clear containers. So as I'm going throughout the week and I'm weighing out what I need for my meals, I can see when I'm running low and know that, all right, next time I'm gonna have to cook again to make sure I have enough for my next meal. So it's about being prepared. So that's one, having your shopping list, organize it by meal for what items you need. Storing in clear containers can be helpful because then it's easy to gauge when you're running low on something and you need to restock. And then bulk preparing items, like specifically the proteins, I think take the longer amount of time. So bulk preparing that will save you some time during the week if you're crunched. So there's some 3 quick helpful tips for meal prepping if you're trying to get into it. Lastly, I wanted to end this video giving a prep update. I'm X amount of weeks out potentially. I had my first refeed for this prep and I was super nervous to take it. I had a day where I had an increased carb load. We're doing a push-pull cycle right now where I have my days where I'm low on food and we're pushing the cardio up. Right now I'm up to 2 sessions of cardio per day, splitting that between the treadmill and the Stairmaster. And then to get me through those push days, we have the day that I pull back and have my repeat. And I just went through my first cycle of that, and boy, did I need it, and my body rewarded me for it. I had a pretty good drop on the scale after that. So that is exciting. I'm hoping that continues. I have some questions about specifically which shows am I preparing for? What do I think? I'm kind of letting my body be the judge of that. I just know I want to bring my best. I've been away from the stage for a year and a half, so I don't want to make a return and kind of like half do it. I want to feel confident in what I'm bringing, so whatever that means. I have a check-in with my coach on Thursday and we're going to kind of gauge of what my first show might potentially be from there. But more to come. I did do something exciting this past weekend. I went to a posing clinic with a pro, and it was so helpful. That's been something that I've been working on, is having that stage presence with that posing and hitting those angles correctly and really accentuating all of my fine body parts. So that is exciting. I might insert a clip of what that was like. And then this upcoming weekend, I'm attending another seminar. So just really getting involved and getting out there. But yeah, that is what I will end with. I hope you, wherever you are, have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching.